Thank you very much, Rosanna. Now, can you please tell me what I'm supposed to put on my cereal?
Relax, big man. There's plenty of milk, so lose the attitude, all right?
Well, big girl, I can't eat this stuff dry now, can I? You know, Rosanna, I really don't understand you. I mean, if I got as far as Montana, no way would you find me back here in Sunnybrook Farm.
Hello? I'm home. Hi, Petey. Do you call that breakfast?
No, I don't. I call this my mid-morning snack. Breakfast was at dawn.
Ah. So what's new?
What do you mean, what's new? You haven't been gone that long.
Well, I missed you. Didn't you miss me?
Oh, my God, desperately. Now, would you please stop the questions, okay? I believe I have to get back to painting the house before your lover boy Cable has a cow.
Where's Emma? Hmm? Oh, she's at the Cobb. She has Aaron with her. No wonder it's so quiet around here.
Hello?
Evan! Hi! I didn't expect to see you this morning.
I couldn't stay away.
Oh.
Last night was incredible. The only thing that would have made it better is for you to come home with me.
Evan,
Okay. And there's plenty of time for that later.
Last night was really special, Evan. It was. But it really doesn't change where my head is right now, so please don't come in here and just expect things to go back to the way they were.
You and I are going to have a lawyer-client conference.
About what? Nothing's changed since our last visit. Unless you're having a better day, of course.
Sit down. When you left Illinois for Montana, you were aware that you were violating your parole, correct?
Correct.
And you were also aware that if you were caught, you'd be arrested, correct?
So what's the question?
Why'd you take the risk?
Oh, I thought I'd be back before anybody missed me.
You know, Mike, if you're interested in making these living arrangements permanent, you're off to a great start.
Sabina. Signor Grimaldi, welcome back.
How are you? You look wonderful. How are things?
Thank you. Business is good, but as I told your wife, it's not the same without you. We miss you.
I miss you too, Sabina. Speaking of Lily, have you seen her today?
So here we are, Cafe Rigoletto, where Damien was supposed to meet Bertram. What do you expect to find here?
I don't know. I'll let you know when I find out.
May I help you?
I hope you can. I'd like to talk to anybody who was working here the day that Bertram Kingsley was kidnapped.
As the world turns. Brought to you today by Pampers Trainers, the new way to dress for toilet training success.
You don't have the best rapport with your parole officer, do you, Mike?
You know an ex-con who does?
You know, it might be beneficial if you'd stop referring to yourself as that.
It's a good idea, counselor. I'm not an ex-con. Right now, I'm a con.
Okay, you said that when you left, you didn't think anyone would miss you. By anyone, I assume you mean Shaft.
I guess. You got some fingernail clippers in your little
So
baggie?
is that what this is? Some kind of game? You pull one over on Shaft, you win?
Yeah, you could call it that.
I'm interested in what you call it, Mike.
All right. I was stupid, I got caught, and I paid my debt to society. But that wasn't good enough. No, they've got to put me on a leash to some sadistic sicko like Shaft.
Sadistic in what way?
Well, how many ways are there?
Okay, I read the police report, I talked to Cal, but I need you to fill in some of the gaps for me. Now, you were in Montana with Rosanna Cabot, right? Did you leave Oakdale with her?
Hell no.
So you followed her there?
Yeah.
Why?
Do you know Rosanna?
I don't know her, but I've met her.
We are talking poster child for naive. Her driving across country alone is like an invitation to disaster.
And did disaster strike?
Like a bolt of lightning. Hell, when I caught up with her, she was trying to fight off this creep in the parking lot of some dive.
So you went there to protect her?
You think the mayor will put one of those medals around my neck?
You know, Mike, I am trying to build some kind of defense here for you, okay? So I can do without the sarcasm. Now, if we can show that Rosanna was in danger and you were there to protect her, perhaps the judge will be...
Get serious, counselor. Who do you think's going to believe me?
Rosanna can corroborate your story.
Forget it.
Why? Oh, I see what this is. I see what this is. Maybe Rosanna didn't need you as much as you say. Maybe this hostility is your wounded male ego stalk.
Hey, when I got there, this bare-bellied good old boy had his mitts all over Rosanna. And when I tried to explain the word no, he went inside, got about half a dozen of his buddies. They stole Rosanna's stuff, stripped her car, and I'll tell you another thing, if I hadn't shown up, she...
Thanks for the information.
I don't need Rosanna's help, understand? So just forget everything that I said.
Thanks, Bert. Sure.
Hey, Cal.
Progress?
Like pulling teeth. But I think I might have something to go on.
Miss Manners says it's rude to whisper.
Be in touch.
Hey, where you going?
Why didn't you tell me Lily was in Rome?
I assumed you knew. She said she was on an errand for you.
I trust you made her feel comfortable.
I tried. But I'm not sure if she found what she was after.
Did you offer to help her?
She didn't want my help, Damien. Frankly, she seemed most interested in the sealed files in the file room. Surely that's not what you sent her here for.
Why I sent her is my business. Anyway, she's entitled to see whatever she wants. Now, what the hell is Eduardo?
I was hoping you could tell me.
You have no idea where he is?
I heard some mention of South America.
Cesare, you better be leveling with me.
My loyalty is to you first, Damien. Always. You know that. Have you, seen Lily since you arrived?
No. No, I came straight from the airport. I wanted to surprise her. What?
Nothing. I just assumed you wanted us to keep an eye on her and...
And? Well, spit it out.
Holden Snyder is in Rome.
I hope somebody recognizes Damien from that photograph.
I thought everyone in Italy knew the Grimaldis.
You must be wiped out. Sitting outside my hotel room all night.
Well, this is helping.
I don't need round-the-clock protection. You could go back to your hotel and take a rest.
Not after what happened at Kingsley Malta last night. Besides, we're working together now.
Scusi. Celeste remembers Mr. Grimaldi.
Are you sure?
Yes, he is very handsome. I tried to wait on him.
Was he alone?
Yes, he was.
Okay, what do you mean when you say you tried to wait on him?
He never ordered. He said he was waiting for someone and then said, there, checking his watch. He waited a while, but then when no one came, he left. I could tell he was angry.
Do you remember all your customers so well?
The handsome ones.
Mm.
But there is another reason.
What's that?
He left money on the table, and that's very unusual for no service. But I told this to the police when they came here.
Thank you. Thank you. You've been very helpful.
Sure.
See, Damien was telling the truth. He was waiting for Bertram here.
Or it was all an act.
What?
He was looking for an alibi. Think about it. He draws attention to himself by leaving money on the table, by getting all upset, by checking his watch. It's all calculated to make it look like he was in the dark about Bertram's kidnapping.
Oh, these are so good.
That's my favorite one right there.
Oh, so cute. Uh-oh, look at that.
What?
She yawned.
She yawned? Oh, no.
Something your daddy's doing a lot less of, I notice.
Well, thanks to Grace. I almost feel normal. I think she's about ready for a nap, though. What do you think? Or maybe a bottle?
We should be going.
Okay. What do you say? Come on. Off you go. Time to go home with Grace. That's right. That's right. Your favorite yellow person over there.
I just wish he had home.
You tell your mama there'll be plenty of time for her to hold you when she gets home from the hospital.
Whatever that is. Thank you for bringing her in, Grace.
I'm glad you're on the man, Mrs. McDermott. Goodbye. Say bye-bye, Mommy. Bye-bye, Mommy. Oh, goodbye, Mommy.
That's right. I want to say goodbye to Mommy. Oh, no. See?
The baby had an operation before she was even born, and who ends up in the hospital? Me.
Not for much longer. Hey, kiddo, you know we're all going to be home under one roof soon. Susan. Honey?
What?
Are you okay? What's...
Oh, sure. It's just that these pictures are all so terrific. I don't know which one to enlarge.
Hi.
Hi. My goodness, what happened? Chris decided to take a solo canoe trip.
Yeah, and like a lot of other young navigators, he challenged the weather.
Oh, dear.
Grandpa Mac saved me.
He did?
Mm-hmm. We just had him checked out. He's okay. We're going to my office now for a little consultation, and then back to the cabin to finish our vacation.
Well, I'm going to stop in and see Susan. I'll try and catch you before you leave.
Say hello for us.
Bye. How you doing?
Did you break it down? Don't you hate when that happens?
Oh, majorly. Are you here to see your baby sister?
Yeah, I thought I'd peek in on her. Have you seen my mom walking around?
She was in the solarium a little while ago. Anything new with our buddy Sam?
Well, I told you that the Illinois Art Institute never heard of her.
Mm-hmm.
Makes me wonder how many of the lies that woman has told.
Got bad vibes, don't you?
Yeah, well, let's just say predatory females like Samantha Markham are very dangerous.
So you gonna blow the whistle on her, or what?
No, not yet. I need more to go on. Which reminds me, I need a picture of her to show the investigator.
No problem. I can get you one.
You? How?
With a camera. How else?
So, why didn't you tell me you were coming back, huh?
Because I didn't know I was coming back until this morning.
Uh-huh.
Ron wanted me to do another job, but I wanted to get back.
Well, I'm glad, because I miss my baby something fierce.
Don't you touch me! Come on, this is to be dry cleaned.
All right.
Well, I'm glad that you miss me. Pete could have cared less.
Well, that's Pete for you, you know. Actually, I take that back. He's Really surprised me. I'm proud of him. He's worked real hard.
Really? You know, he doesn't have a lot of days left before school starts.
Yo, Cable.
Yo.
Looks like I'm gonna finish my section before you finish yours.
No chance, Jackson.
Oh, yeah? You want to bet on that?
Yeah, okay. I tell you what. First one finish gets the afternoon off.
Sounds great. You're on, pal.
Good jumping there. See?
Yeah, I'll talk to him about that Cable thing again.
Yeah, forget it. It's sort of growing on me. You know, I've been thinking. How about we take the money that Pete's been earning and put it towards a savings bond for him?
I thought that he had to buy us another caviar dish to replace the one that he broke.
Julie, we hate caviar. Come on, my idea's better.
Yeah, great. That would be wonderful.
All right, great. Listen, don't tell him. We'll make it a surprise, all right?
Okay.
Bye.
Hey, what about your coffee break?
Rain check. I got a bet to lose, remember? See ya.
Has anything I've said to you made any sense?
Sure. But I bet your dad goes ballistic when you tell him you're quitting college.
Well, tough. Tired of living my life for other people. I don't want to study art anymore. I want to do it. I need to create it. I need to express my feelings.
Well, tell me about these feelings.
Well, that's just it. You see, I can't put them into words. That's why I feel like I need to paint. You know, it's funny. All my life I wanted to be just like my mom. I mean, I grew up thinking that she was just about perfect. And finding out otherwise has been a real shock. But kind of liberating. Can't really explain it, but it's kind of like being lost and found at the same time. It's exhilarating.
Like making love in the rain. Well, I do understand some things.
Come in.
Hi, Rosanna. Good. You're just the person I want to see. I'm representing Mike Kasnoff, and I want to talk to you about what happened when you two were on the road.
Well, I'd think twice about getting mixed up in Mike's problems. It sounds like a bad idea.
I'll be fine. Just go on.
You got any idea what she's after?
No, she probably just wants to ask me a few questions about my mountaineer getting trashed.
Well, okay, I'll be at the office. Call me later.
Okay.
Remember, I love you.
Hey. Hi.
Who brings you out here?
Mike Kasnoff.
Jessica thinks that I can help him, even though he's made it perfectly clear that he wants nothing to do with me.
Is there a costume party I didn't hear about?
You be nice. I'm coming out to help you paint. What? What is so funny?
So was Mike helpful to you at any point when you were on the road?
Yeah, there was a point where I got in a little over my head. If Mike hadn't shown up when he did, there's a good possibility I could have been raped.
So you were glad to see him?
At that moment, yeah.
Okay, then I don't understand something. If Mike was willing to risk having his parole revoked, why doesn't he want anything to do with you now?
So then I got a letter from Elizabeth telling me she was pregnant. Hell with the Army, boy, I went to see her. Of course, going AWOL was stupid, but slugging my sergeant was what put me in Leavenworth. And when I got out, Elizabeth was married and another fellow was raising my boy.
Suppose there's a reason you're laying all this on me?
Yeah, I'm trying to let you know that you're not the first man to go to jail after doing something stupid because of a woman.
Thanks for sharing that with me, Cal. I feel a lot better now.
Oh, you're a tough son of a gun, aren't you, Mike? You don't need anybody, do you?
Bingo.
Well, if you're so damn tough, how come you followed Rosanna halfway across the country like a puppy dog?
Because I was stupid.
And that's all there is to it.
Yeah, that's all.
What'd you do to your side?
I fell. Stuff happens, all right?
You know, you might ought to have that looked at.
Look, I know you mean well, Cal, but it's time for you to butt out.
Might be. Well, at least we know now Damien was here.
We still don't know why Marina died.
Because she learned something that she shouldn't have.
Yeah, something she saw in those files. Holden, I have to get back to that room.
No way. We have to leave it up to Inspector Rizzoli.
He doesn't know what to look for.
Neither do you.
I saw a file marked first quarter 1993. If I had a few more minutes,
Lily, I really don't think that...
Holden, I'm going in there, and you can't stop me.
All right, look. Let's talk more about this in the car. Let me go get the check. I'll be right back.
Hello, Kara. Do you have any ideas how worried I've been about you?
I left you a note. You knew I was fine.
A note? You think a note makes it all right? Your note said you were going away to do some thinking, Lily.
That's what I've been doing. How did you know I was here?
I haven't spotted your car at the airport. I took it from there. The concierge at your hotel said you'd asked for directions here, so...
So you know that Holden is here, too.
Rome is a long way to go to do some thinking, Lily.
It's not the only reason I'm here. I'm looking for proof that you had nothing to do with Bertram Kingsley's kidnapping.
Or perhaps you're looking for proof of my guilt.
No. Your innocence.
Damien. I was wondering how long it would be before you showed up.
It's all right, Holden.
No, it's not all right. Just about how you learned Lily was in Rome.
It was a coincidence. Renata and I were on the same flight together. Naturally, we talked.
Renata ever ran into you?
Yes. And I don't want you bothering her because of it.
Why would I bother Renata? Huh? You know, Holden, I just about had it with your insinuation.
Stop it. Don't stop. I'm leaving. Damien is right. I owe him an explanation. I needed some answers to some questions that Holden and Renata raised. Since you didn't have them, I went to get them myself.
And? Have you found any?
I'm working on it.
She's been taking lots of risks, Damien.
What is he talking about, Lily?
I went to Kingsley Malta last night, and I went into the sealed file room. I barely had a chance to do anything when...
Lily, that was foolish. Chaser or a guard could have mistaken you for a burglar. Anything could have happened.
So you're saying that she may have wound up like Marina?
You keep bringing up that unfortunate accident because you have nothing else to hang
Damien.
on.
Inspector Rizzoli said she had been heavily drugged. That's what the autopsy said. She never could have driven a car.
So you're saying Marina was murdered?
Yes.
My God. That's why, when Renata called, I flew over here. I wanted to make sure that Lily was safe.
Damn it, Holden. You're not my wife's protector.
Sadly, neither are you.
That does it.
Look, Lily needs somebody to help her. She needs someone that she can trust.
Stop trying to manipulate Lily.
Look, all I want is the truth.
All you want is to turn Lily around.
Yeah,
and take it
you've
away
already
from
done
me.
that yourself.
No. No, Damien has no idea you're in Rome. No. Stop worrying. Last night's break-in was unfortunate, but not a problem, Eduardo. No, there was just one file misplaced, and I have it now, so relax. Nothing more is going to turn up. Everything is under control. Ciao.
Oh, look at her little face. Oh, these are just adorable. Look at this.
Your daddy is a good photographer.
Look at that.
Yeah, they're really cute.
Well, thanks for letting me look at them.
I gotta take him to Dr. Howard's secretary. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay. Well, I was actually hoping that Allison's nanny would be here. How are things working out with her?
Good, good. Grace is very good with the baby, and actually Larry's taking off the whole afternoon to be with her.
Well, always the doting father.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta get back to work, so I'm glad you're feeling better.
Thanks. Take care of yourself.
Emily,
Yeah.
I thought you'd like to have this.
Thanks.
Don't mention it. Really, don't mention it.
I won't. Cross my heart. Thank you for understanding.
Oh, hey, Aunt Em.
Hey, what's in the bag?
Oh, it's a disposable camera I bought at the gift shop. Say cheese, man.
Oh, wait a minute, Danny. You can't be that obvious.
I know that.
Oh, boy. Maybe this was a mistake getting me involved.
Aunt Em, I mean, we both love Craig. And if we don't protect him from what did you call them, predatory females, who will?
All right. But be careful. Okay? And this is just between us, all right?
It's our secret.
Our secret. Well, good luck. I'm out of hurry.
Danny?
Mom, what are you doing here? Are you here for good?
Well, that's what we have to talk about. Look, things have gone so well in Helsinki that they've offered me a permanent job.
Permanent?
Well, I mean, as permanent as anything is these days, but look, at least a year, maybe 2.
You sound so excited.
Well, it's a wonderful city. And look, I found 2 excellent schools. You know, we can look at both of them and you can decide which one you like best.
But you said I could stay here.
Well, the summer's over, Danny. Hey, I want you to come back with me.
So your tire was flat and your friend Mel and her husband were gone.
And I was alone in a dark parking lot with a sleaze you would not believe. And then the cavalry rode in.
Meaning Mike. Rosanna, the judge needs to hear this, and he needs to hear it from you,
Jessica,
not from me.
No, you said yourself that Mike does not want my help. If I even try to help him, it'll just make things worse.
And you have absolutely no idea why he's behaving this way toward you.
No.
Okay, well, I guess that'll be enough to go on.
Excuse me, I need a garbage bag, a big one, if you have it.
Under the sink. What's up?
Oh, if I told you, you just wouldn't understand it. Don't worry about it.
Jessica, is there any way you would know which way Mike was headed when he was arrested?
Well, let's see. I have the police report right here. He was headed north on the old post road. Why?
Well, that means he could have been headed back to my uncle's ranch, or he could have been going straight to the interstate.
Man.
Hey, P, get that milk can, will you?
Sure.
Right there.
There you go.
Why do these things always happen to me?
Well, I gotta tell you, that was a very smooth move sticking that paint
Don't
can.
make fun of your mother.
Who put that stupid paint can down there at the bottom of the ladder
But
anyway?
no, look, you're not pinning another one on me, okay?
At least you were wearing your work clothes, huh?
Well, I guess I'll just have to go upstairs and shower off then,
No
huh?
such luck. You need turpentine, babe. I'll be back in a minute.
So I'll be in touch, Rosanna, but it really would help a lot if you could talk to Mike and get him to accept your help.
No, I think I'll leave that up to you and Cal. You know, there is one thing that still puzzles me here. How is it that you think Mike's parole officer found him all the way in Musselshell, Montana?
I'll see that you get something for the pain.
Thanks for stopping by, Doc. You know, ribs bruised that bad are nothing to fool with.
Yeah, I'll survive.
Refresh my memory. What did you fall on again?
A rock. I fell on a rock, okay?
You sure that it wasn't Shaft's elbow or maybe his knee or his boot?
What, don't you have like an oil well to drill or something like that? Just something to do?
You got a suit to wear to the hearing?
You're kidding, right?
You know, it wouldn't kill you.
To what? To put on an act? Pretend I'm some kind of model citizen? I'm not playing that suck-up game.
Is that what you're doing? You playing a game? You think that's what they're doing in here, playing games? You know, it's not gonna compromise your integrity to dress like a grown-up and keep your mouth shut, because that's the only way you're gonna get out of here. So you're gonna wear a suit to the hearing, right? Now tell me some more about falling on this rock.
I think Rosanna will snap out of it in time. It's just a phase she's going through. I'm trying to be supportive. What?
I'm just imagining Cabot wanting to be a cowboy. I mean, something about it boggles the mind.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to imagine him riding high in the saddle. Hop along, Cabot.
Right.
His was just a phase, too, though, so I think she'll wise up. And I've got nothing against her being an artist, but I think she can paint just as well in a nifty little studio as she can in some garret.
Well, it sounds like you have it all figured out.
Well, there is one hitch in this get-along.
What's that?
Kasnov. Something happened in Montana. Now, I don't know what it was that got Rosanna all fired up, searching for independence and artistic expression, but I blame him.
I think they, you know...
No, she wouldn't let that happen.
Well, Kasnov's in jail now, so what are you worried about?
Just something about that guy. Can't let it go.
It's funny. You found Rosanna the very same day the parole officer found Mike. Pretty slick, Evan. Don't worry. Your secret's safe with me.
Can't we do this in the car?
No, it's too important. Don't want any distractions.
I know what you're going to say.
You do, huh?
You love me, right?
Yes, we do.
We love you very much, Christopher. But I have to tell you, for the last few months, you've been kind of impossible. You totally ignore what your dad and I say to you, and that is not acceptable. And now, yesterday, you took that canoe out on the lake all by yourself?
I wanted to show you that I could handle it myself.
But you couldn't, could you?
No.
Son, you've got to learn that when your mom and I tell you to do something or not to do something, that we have a very good reason.
Honey, what's troubling you?
Does it have anything to do with you going back to school?
No.
Well, there must be some reason why you just deliberately disobey us.
Would it help if I promised I wouldn't disobey you again?
If you mean it, yes.
I mean it. I still have to be punished, right?
Mm-hmm. Your mom and I have decided, for starters, there'll be no television for a month.
A month? But I'll miss Janice's show. That's why they call it punishment, right? When I took the canoe out yesterday, I didn't think. Grandpa Mac could have gotten hurt when he tried to save me.
Well, you know, that's just the point of it. You have to think about other people. Thank God the two of you are all right.
Is Grandpa Mac still at the cabin?
Sure.
With your grandmother, yeah.
I want to call him and thank him.
I think that would please him a great deal.
Don't forget to down 9.
Oh, look at me. I spend the last 9 months doing my Shamu the Whale imitation, and then when I think I'm ready to get back into shape again, I find myself in this sexy outfit. Not to mention this attractive accessory.
Is this what's bothering you?
No, I am what's bothering me. I'm bothering myself. I don't even know I don't even know who I am anymore. I look very strange to myself. I haven't even felt like a woman in such a long time. And we haven't made love in a very long time. And don't tell me you haven't noticed.
I tell you what I noticed. I noticed the way your eyes light up when you look at your daughter. That's what I noticed.
Larry.
Come on, listen. Hey, you know, you're always a babe to me. I'm serious. Look, I'm serious. Listen to me. I think you're beautiful. I always think you're beautiful. And I always want you and always will. But you have to wait until we get out of the hospital, you know, and back home. And then you just better watch out. Hey!
You're surprised.
Go ahead, admit it. Yes, Grandma. It's worked out a lot better than I thought.
Danny is so happy here, and she's been very helpful.
And she's actually working and in a hospital? It's amazing.
I think she's grown up a little since you last saw her.
Oh, sorry, I had to get a patient to therapy. Did I miss anything?
Well, your mom's been telling me about this new job offer of hers.
And you're taking it, right?
Yes, and I want you there with me.
Oh, Mom, I'll be so miserable. I mean, I've made a lot of friends here, and school starts next week. Besides, you'll be working long hours. And you know how compulsive you get when you start something new.
You'll make new friends. I mean, you'll learn something about a new culture.
That sounds really cool and all, but, I mean, I'd rather just stay here. I mean, you can send me pictures, but really, I'd rather live here.
Honey, Look, we can't ask Graham to...
Well, now, that is not the issue. I just love having Danny here with me.
See, I'm not really that much of a problem. I even helped with the cooking, didn't I?
She made a beautiful omelet last week, fluffy and moist.
I can't fight both of you. All right, you can stay.
Thanks, Mom.
But we are going to log a lot of frequent flyer miles, and you are definitely coming home for Christmas. Understood?
Understood.
Fluffy and moist.
Oh, you're the best mom in the world.
Lily, I know you're in there. Open the door.
Lily, open up. Why did you walk off like that?
Come on, Lily. Open
Lily!
the door.
You were acting like children.
Look, sweetheart, now that I know how Marina died, I want to get to the truth as much as you do.
Oh, yeah. You'll be a big help.
Look, as much as I hate to believe it, someone in my company must be responsible or involved in these crimes.
You let me into the file room?
Anything you want.
Tonight?
Tonight it is.
I'm coming, too.
Well, then that's not necessary. We all don't have to go.
Look, if Holden wants to go, let him come along. It's time we get to the bottom of this mess once and for all.
Good afternoon. May I please speak with Dr. McDermott? This is the hospital calling.
The doctor's not home right now. May I take a message?
Oh, no. Well, there must be some misunderstanding. I talked to Dr. McDermott earlier, and he was to be home this afternoon.
He took his daughter to Riverwalk to run some errands. If it's an emergency, I can't...
No, please, don't bother. I will, I'll speak to him tomorrow morning. Thank you. Bye-bye. The Riverwalk.
Hey, has the art department sent the BRO mock-up yet?
No, but you handle that. I have someplace to go. Excuse me.
This is it. This is the one right here.
You don't know who her father is?
Yeah, he's an auto worker.
Right.
He's a zillionaire auto worker. He's Alexander Cabot, as in Cabot Motors. Rosanna likes to play the farm girl, but she's really an heiress. I can't believe that you didn't know that.
Kasnov, when will you learn?
You're just a popular fella, Kasnov. Just a knock when you're ready.
What do you want?
A straight answer. I want to know why you're so angry at me.
Blouses by Regina Porter. Sunglasses by Outlook Eyewear. This is Dan Regent, inviting you to join us again Monday for As the World Turns.